What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. We're back here. We're doing some of the framing now for some of the really cool details. We're going to be framing out for a privacy wall. We're going to be framing out for this really cool deck inlay that we're going to do. Just all kinds of really cool stuff. So
make sure you hit subscribe.
Stay tuned. So everybody take a look at this inlay drawing one more time. We've got it figured out in 8-inch increments because with a 45-degree cut on a 5.5-inch board plus the 3/16 gap, when you measure that on that 45-degree angle, it's right at 8 inches. So I did that drawing. Each square is 8 inches, so we should have this absolutely perfectly laid out. I mean, we'll see. Go from our center mark. The inlay is 64 inches wide, so 32 on both sides. 8 of those boards across is going to be 64 inches, so that is the basis for the inlay here. It's going to be 64 inches wide, and then 64 times 3 is 192, and that's the measurement that we have going back. So we have it perfectly to scale, and it's going to just work out beautifully. So we need a little bit of blocking here, and we're going to figure that out, and then everything should go in super smooth. I hope. I don't foresee any issues here, but you never know, because this is a little bit crazy.
A little bit rock and roll.
So we're just snapping that line all the way down the deck, 32 inches off of our center mark.
Not right. Hold on.
Good?
Put this. Oh.
Good?
You don't need to be on the ladder.
Filming? Are you filming? I'll take that as a yeah. You saw how we got this inlay framing all done. We've got it all taped up, of course. Any flat blocking, we like to do that. We've also got a lot of this accessory framing done. We've got some knee walls. We're starting to build out our columns. Yeah, we already have the privacy wall done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to jump onto some of the field boards. We're going to do both sides here. So we'll get to the inlay last, and we'll see if it works at that point. I hope so.
What's up, guys? You can see that we're on the deck board time, laying deck boards. We're going with 5.5-inch Khaya here as field boards.
Tony, kind of like you're just explaining it to me.
I know, but it's...
We don't got. I know you got the Hollywood glasses. We don't gotta be Hollywood Tony. Just like you're talking to me, like we're having a conversation. Natural.
Gotcha. Ready?
You're
I'm gonna count to 3 in my head. I'm gonna start on 3.
Love it.
Oh, Pat, what's up, bud?
Deckboard time.
Laying deck boards. There's really nothing to it, right? We've done this, I think, before. So the first board's the important one. Snap a line, measure it, make sure it's straight, screw it down. Check it a few times. Measure here, measure there, measure everywhere. I had Pat cut a bunch at a number. You're Pat, you cut them. And now we're installing them. I really wish I could tell you a tip or trick or two about it, but you've seen our vlogs. It's the same thing.
Great stuff, Tony.
Long to long? Scared me. Jeez.
I mean, there might be enough, but it seems tight.
We're on to the very exciting part. We're doing our inlay. Check out the picture again. So we're starting out with some Khaya here. We ran all of our field boards about halfway into this breaker board border. So we're gonna cut a nice cut along here. On this side, we'll run it long. We'll basically have it meet these field boards. And then we have a 5.5 inch area where we have to cut out with the track saw anyway.
Yeah, as long as you make it long to long.
Long to long, big dog.
You sure does? I feel like it does matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Long to long, big dog. Oh wait, that's backwards. Scooters, okay, take it easy. What's that cut? That's not a 45.
At all.
It's not even close to a 45.
Oh no!
What we wanted to do was get all of the starter pieces for our Khaya in. That's going to not only test our layout here with our framing, but it's going to set us up so that from here we know it's going to be 8 boards deep and we can just backfill this. And then that point right there is where it's going to switch to Costa. So I figured this was the easiest way to do it. And it looks like it's working out really well because we got these pieces in. Those are the pieces that need to fall on that framing, and they are. So we're in pretty good shape so far, but
We're not out of the woods yet.
all right, so we got, oh God, it's about to start coming down. All right, so we got the inlay all done, borders, everything. How's it look, Pat? Oh yeah. And check this out, because we planned everything out, it worked out perfect. What we have here, we started with that 45-degree measurement. Each board with a gap is 8 inches. So we have 64 across, and then we just have increments of 64. So it's essentially a 64-inch by 64-inch box. So if I measure this way, we're right at 64, right at my edge here. So that's how everything ended up working out perfectly. You can see we've got this full board right here. That's an entire board. Starts right at the corner, and then we have a full board here as well. And it also intersects right here. Boom. That's exactly 5.5 inches right here. So we have that full board, and everything looks super, super clean. I love it. Let me show you what we're doing with the steps. So to continue that border that we have coming down, we have, come over, check this out, get close. Get real nice and close. We have this going down, over, over. It's gonna go down. Don't have that piece in yet. But this way, it kind of looks like that border continues all the way down the edge of the steps. And then we have the Costa on the outside, Khaya on the inside. One thing that we did a little bit differently here, because we have to have an overhang on our nosing, and we wanted this to line up, we had to put the fascia board on here first, and this board goes over top of that so that it comes out the same distance as this tread. It's looking beautiful. I got a couple more pieces to put on here to finish this up. And it's looking good so far. Pat, what do you think? Pat, what do you think? Give me something.
God, I feel so alone.
But that's it for this vlog. You're gonna have to tune into the next one to see us finish up all of these details. Oh, I just stood up too fast. I'm getting all dizzy. But that's it for this vlog. So you're gonna have to tune into the next one to see us finish up a lot of these details on the deck, columns. We got some stonework. We're gonna do a whole bunch of really cool stuff. So make sure you hit subscribe, stay tuned, and until next time, this is Premier Outdoor Living.